Hello friends, I hope you are doing well. You are welcome to my YouTube channel Pharmacy with Hemant. As before, today also I am here present with the new educational video which includes pharmacokinetics, the absorption of drug in our body. So in this video, we'll explain about the basics of absorption and the structure of cell membrane. So let's start our video from the definition of pharmacokinetics. As before, I have already explained that pharmacokinetics means it is the study of drug movement. Pharmacokinetics, the word which is derived from Greek word where pharmakon is known as the drugs and kinetics means the movement. So combining these two words, we get that it is the study of movement of drugs in our body. So this is the definition. It refers to the movement of drug into, through and out of the body. And it is also known as the what the body does to a drug. That is, it includes four terms, that is absorption, distribution, metabolism and excretion. We will talk about all these four terms in detail in our videos. Today we are going to talk about absorption of drug in our body. So absorption means it is the process of movement of unchanged drug from the site of administration to systemic circulation. If we are taking tablet or medicine, any dosage form, either it is suspension, solution, emulsion, tablet capsules, syrups, when it reaches to our stomach, it is absorbed from our stomach to the systemic circulation. The process of moving that drug from intestine or stomach to systemic circulation or blood stream is known as the absorption. You can see in the picture that whenever we take some drug from our mouth, it reaches in stomach. From stomach, it will be absorbed through the cells to the blood circulation. The effectiveness of a drug can only be assessed by its concentration at the site of action. It is difficult to measure the drug concentration at such site. So instead of measuring concentration at the site, we will measure the concentration in the plasma, as there is always a correlation between the plasma concentration of drug and therapeutic response. As you can see picture on the right hand side bottom, there are two curves which crosses the minimum effective concentration and which is below the minimum effective concentration. If the drug concentration cross minimum effective concentration, if it is maintained in the therapeutic window, then only the drug can show the effect. But if drug which is absorbed in our blood is not sufficient, means if it is below the minimum effective concentration, then that drug can show their effect, which is also known as the subtherapeutic level. And absorption is the passage of drug through cell membrane to reach its site of action. The site of action of drug means the receptors where they will bind and show the response to the body. All these processes involve passage of drug molecules across various barriers like the intestinal epithelium, cell membrane and so on to reach the site of action. And before understanding the absorption of drug, we should understand about the structure of cell membrane. So the plasma membrane is a flexible yet strategy barrier that surrounds and contains the cytoplasm of a cell, and it separates cytosol or cytoplasm from the external environment. As you can see in this picture on your left hand side, how the plasma membrane looks by the compound microscope. Cell membrane is also known as the plasma membrane, or it is also known as the phospholipid bilayer. And cell membrane mainly consists of, it is made up of lipid bilayer, that is phospholipid, cholesterol, glycolipids and protein, which are integral membrane protein, lipid anchored protein and peripheral proteins. So you can see in this picture that is the phospholipid. 75% of the membrane consists of the phospholipid. You can see in picture that polar group is made up of phosphate group and the tail is formed from the lipid, as you can see in the picture given on the screen. And cholesterol, around 20% of cell membrane consists of cholesterol, and polar head of cholesterol is aligned with polar head of phospholipids. You can see in picture that yellow part is the cholesterol, where that rounded part is hydrophilic portion and which is aligned towards the phospholipid bilayer. And the function of cholesterol is it immobilizes the first few hydrocarbons groups of phospholipid molecules and prevents crystallization of hydrocarbons and phase shift in membrane. And another one is glycolipids. Around 5% of total lipids is present in the cell membrane, whereas glycoprotein means combination of glucose and the lipids. So glucose group will form the head and lipid group will form the tail. Head will be polar and tail will be non-polar. As you can see in the picture here, glycoprotein is seen, means the portion which is above the phospholipid bilayer, it is the hydrophilic portion. And the functions of glycoprotein is protective, insulator, and site of receptor binding. And next one is integral proteins. It is also known as the transmembrane protein. Transmembrane protein means it crosses the membrane and it is embedded in the cell. It have hydrophilic and hydrophobic domain. Hydrophobic domain anchors within the cell membrane and hydrophilic domains interact with external molecule. Hydrophobic domain consists of one multiple or combination of alpha helices and beta sheet of protein. Example, ion channels and proton pump are the example of integral proteins. And lipid anchored protein, it is covalently bound to single or multiple lipid molecules, hydrophobically inert into cell membrane and anchors the protein. The proteins itself is not in contact with membrane. For example, G protein, that is guanine nucleotide binding proteins. Last protein which is present in our cell membrane is peripheral protein, which is attached to integral molecules, which is attached to integral membrane protein or associated with peripheral region of lipid bilayer. Have only temporary interaction with biological membranes and once reacted with molecules dissociates to carry on its work in cytosol. Example, some enzymes and some hormones. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and share this video. And if you are new and if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please press the subscribe button and don't forget to click on bell icon so that you can get notification for my new upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep watching, be updated. Thank you.